Alright, welcome to today's video, and there actually might be more than one today, but whatever. Yeah, today's gonna be a game pickups video where I do like monthly pickups, and I'm doing it a little bit early for the month of April because, well, I just want to get something on the channel and I don't plan on buying, 25 quadrillion video games before the end of the month, which is just in a few days now. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get on to today's pickups, or this month's pickups, rather. So this right here blew my goddamn mind, and actually it really blew my mind over the course of probably a decade or so, because this copy of, or this, well, box set, Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, has been sitting in our Walmart, our Southside Walmart store, for probably well over a decade and a half now. And I have wanted to pick it up almost every time I've gone in there, and no one has done it at all. It's really weird. We're actually one of the highest performing stores in the state, so we get a fuck ton of traffic. How no one has picked this up is beyond me, but it is in perfect condition just about. It is still in its plastic wrap, untouched, since the day it came off the production line, God knows how many fucking years ago. But I have seen this thing sitting in the store for ages. For fucking ages. So I finally said, last night I think I was on my lunch, and I was coming back from McDonald's because we have one just across the street. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick up that fucking trilogy because it's going to bite me in the ass if I don't, and someday, someone comes and fucking picks it up, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So I decided to pick it up, and one of the big reasons for that is because back in 2009 or 2010, that's when I got my original copy of San Andreas, and that was given to me by a friend who did know where the case for it was, but didn't have, access to the area to go get it. So I still have that copy to this day that I got from like 2009, 2010, and I still play it, but it doesn't have a case. So now I have a copy that has a case and all the manuals and the posters and everything in there. So that's really fucking awesome. So here's all the stuff on the back. I don't know if you've seen one of these, because I'm pretty sure they've been out of production for a while at this point, because, well, I don't think there's really any market right now for new PlayStation 2 releases, but yeah, one of the most popular and critically acclaimed franchises in entertainment history, the original Grand Theft Auto Trilogy is now available in a limited edition PlayStation 2 system box set. Yes, I am aware of this. And then you get all the testimonials. GTA 3 expands the very idea of what a game has traditionally been. And then there's this one, which I thought was hilarious. It's not just a new frontier for games, it's a new frontier for humanity. Sounds like something that should be out of fucking Star Trek or something. Like, I really do love Vice City. I agree with that quote because it was revolutionary at the time, but that's a bit outlandish nowadays. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, if you don't know, is one of my favorite games of all time. I fucking love that game to hell and back. So yeah, there you go. And then there's San Andreas. Everybody knows what fucking San Andreas is. I'll have 2 number 9s, etc. So yeah, just all the basic information box set. It is like embossed right here, so it's all tubular and radical. So let's get this thing open. Alright, there we go. The plastic is off of here, and wow, I have not felt or seen a fresh PlayStation 2 game in years. This is actually kind of nostalgic for me from when back in the day, PlayStation 2 was my primary way to play games. Again, this was like 2009, 2010, so it's like, Jesus, I have not felt a fresh PlayStation 2 game in some time. This is actually really glossy, this thing. It actually has like some areas where there's like some holofoil going on, and you couldn't see it because the plastic over this thing was so old. It was fucking, yeah, there was like a sort of a mat on it. It was kind of, yeah, but yeah. That gives you an idea of how long it was sitting on that shelf. And it was perfectly visible to all the customers and shit. I don't know why they didn't pick it up, but then again, since I have it, I ain't exactly complaining. So let's see what fresh PlayStation 2 games are going to look like in 2000. Ooh. Hear that shit? I'm gonna hold it up with the camera because I don't want them to fucking... One thing I really think is cool about this is that they're actually, all wrapped, all, you know, within themselves, but, they're brand fucking new. I mean, oh my god. Holy fuck. Oh my god. You know what that was. If you're a gamer, you know what I just did. Oh, wow, that is something else. I did not expect. Ooh, yep, that is. Okay, but seriously, yeah, that new game smell though. Oh shit, yeah. And what I like, one thing I got caught up with the smell of these things before I said is that they're not like the greatest hits edition. They're actually the original black box copies of the game, which, yes, I like to have those because to me they just seem, I don't know, like, I don't know, maybe I'm a hipster or something, but whatever. I just like having the black box original copies of the game. I just think they fit better on my shelf. But yeah, and it's just, say, hey, because obviously they're probably gonna print more greatest hits copies than they are going to print original copies, because they're gonna keep producing the greatest hits copies for, years to come and stuff like that, which they did do. So these are probably a bit more rare for what that's worth than the greatest hits copies. So yeah, this is fucking, let me smell it again. Oh my god. I fucking love that smell. I fucking love that smell so much. It's in the box too. It's in there. Oh, my fucking god. My original copy of GTA 5 still has that smell from 2013, believe it or not. You open it up, it still has that smell. So, yeah, it's... I'm surprised it does, because it's been sitting on a shelf for nearly 4 fucking years now, but, Whew. Holy shit, this is actually somewhat of a religious experience for me because I'm a massive GTA fan. GTA 5, to be honest with you, is kind of worn off on me, to be honest with you. There's a really good exercise in redundancy, to be honest with you. But yeah, GTA 5 is kind of worn off for me. It's kind of become way too pay to win for GTA Online, and basically GTA Online is the only fun way to play past, once you've gotten bored of story mode. And it doesn't look like they're going to be releasing any story DLC anytime soon, which is unfortunate, but, whatever. It's just become really pay to win, and it's like, I really don't have that much interest anymore. They've kind of milked the fuck out of it. Granted, there is really fun fucking shit to do on GTA Online. It's just... And I'm really good at playing GTA Online. I'm really good at grinding. I'm one of the originals that's like, back in my day, we had to grind for everything we had, because we did. And that's one thing I really appreciated about the original experience with Grand Theft Auto 5, GTA Online. I'm actually going to make a separate video about this, so I'm actually going to shut up about that so I can make a separate video about this a little bit later, because that just gave me an idea. But yeah, absolutely fantastic bunch of games. Grand Theft Auto 3, fucking incredible. Grand Theft Auto Vice City fucking blew me away. This game is just, yes, this is my child. I will protect it with my life. And GTA San Andreas, which I absolutely fucking loved too. Because, well, I mean, it's GTA fucking San Andreas. I mean, who doesn't love GTA fucking San Andreas? So yeah, there you go. The Holy Trilogy. Oh yeah, just a note as I'm editing the very video you're watching. It turns out that I haven't opened these yet because I'm debating whether or not I want to, because I do have all the actual games themselves, and I don't want to, tamper with the ones in here. Not that this is an extremely rare box set, but, still. I noticed upon looking online regarding this thing that the discs inside actually have a different print on them, and they say that they're a part of the trilogy. But other than that, gameplay and everything is pretty much all the same. So, you know, there you go. It's just that, and on the back of the box it says part of a box set and not not an individual game. So yeah, there's that. So it makes it a bit more rare than just the normal black box copies, and that's kind of neat, I guess. Alright, next up are the 2 PlayStation 1 games that I picked up. I know I'm on a bit of a PlayStation kick right now, but, you know, such is life. Anyways, yeah, Jet Moto 2, which I haven't had any experience with. It's a great hits edition. Greatest hits edition. I haven't played much of this at all, well, any of it, really, but it seems pretty interesting. It's, you know, just kind of a neat little racing game. It looks like it might be a little bit of fun time. Who knows? It might end up being a hidden gem or something like that I don't know about. One thing that is just not really much of a hidden gem and really just legendary to begin with is Gran Turismo with a B on it. B is probably the first letter of the first name of whoever previously owned this before they brought it to Goodwill. So, there you go. Yeah, it's all in here. It's all intact. The disc is in good shape. And there's, yeah, it's Gran Turismo. Alright, next up, Persona 5 Steelbook Edition. Yeah, Persona, or, Shin Megami Tensei, I have no experience with the franchise at all. And that's probably not a very good thing, because this game has some mechanics which I'm not going to be familiar with at all, which means I'm going to need to get familiar with it very quickly. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing this. I already have played the beginning area of it. I already really fucking like it. I remember hearing from, just before I bought it, I remember going to one of our local places, and the guy that was talking about it, he was talking about it to me. He's like, yeah, one of the best investments I've made this year is in Persona 5. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to spoil too much of it for you, but you absolutely need to pick this game up. And I'm going to say he's right, because right from the get-go, I'm like, wow, this is intriguing. What the fuck is going on? And then it takes a pretty dark turn. Yeah, it takes a pretty fucking dark turn. And that's when it kind of sucks you in, and it's like, okay, I need to keep playing this now. So it's, yeah, I haven't really been able to play that much of it, of course, because I've had work. But, yeah, I'm absolutely looking forward to whatever experience this game is going to give me. I think it's going to be one hell of a good time. But yeah, Persona 5, Steelbook. I mean, this is just a clear sleeve over the Steelbook. See? It's slipping out of there. So yeah, pretty fucking neat. Alright, next up are games that you're no doubt familiar with. And that's Mario Kart 64 and Ocarina. Basically, these are games that I just wanted to have copies of, because for whatever reason I haven't actually had my own copies. I've just nicked them off friends and shit, so I just decided to actually go out and get these games because I want to play them on my own system and I want to own the games themselves. Played both of them to death, but that's kind of expected. Alright, next up, and this might be a surprise to some people, but I don't know why. Pokemon White, because I don't know. I wanted a copy of White. It's the one that I actually, believe it or not, haven't played. Because I was so obsessed with Black Edition that I didn't actually play, or Black version, sorry, that I didn't actually play White version. And I already know what the deal is with White version. I already know what the differences are and, everything like that. But I've never actually played White because I was just so obsessed with Black. And if you know me, you know that Black is my favorite game of all time. I'm not going to go into explaining that. That's like a whole different video in of itself, which I will get to making probably very soon. But, yeah, White version, because, I don't know, fuck you. But yeah, that's about it for this month's game pickups. As you can tell, I don't buy a lot of games very often because of the fact that I like money. But, basically if... I see a game that's, cheap enough, and I'm like, you know what, yeah, I'll pick it up, I'll just take it, and I'll do a video on it or whatever. But yeah, this is literally this month's pickups. You know what, for me, personally, it's not a bad haul. I mean, you see a lot of these YouTubers who come home with 78 billion games like every day, but you know, I don't have the time or money to do that. They do because they've made a career out of their YouTube, you know, out of their YouTube channel, which is perfectly fucking fine. Don't act like I'm bashing the YouTubers, because they've made a career out of doing this, and you know, they make a damn fine money doing it. So, you know, more power to you. But for me, I can't really do that because I work, you know, a 9 to 5, actually a 9 to 6 job, but yeah, it's because they give you an hour lunch in between your, if you work at Walmart, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, there you go. That is this month's game pickups. So, if you want to see more of these game pickups videos, feel free to tell me down in the comments and leave a like, because that'll just let me know, hey, generally I like this, and you know, I want to see more of it. And remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.